You see this man, guys. You see this man? I like her. I like her. See me, I know they wait for anybody on TikTok. What they gonna do? Don't scroll. No, now this man only because this man, you know they do. If you want this prayer to happen to you, share this video. I mean, they do all those things. If you go just do your own, and that is the waiting. That is what they call
social media. Him himself.
That is what I love about him. Yeah. Guys,
they post all this. Yes, he doesn't have.
Right now, they only record this from me. They will post it on TikTok. Like the man will not say, if you want this prayer to happen, share. Which kind of talk with that? After I don't say, the man, yes, the man, yeah, take with go the man.
Like this everywhere else.
Jesus, the man
in church. You know, yes, if you see people, the church is up for evening, for early morning. You don't.
Everywhere else, those streets. Colonial Global. Apostle Joshua Selman.
Now he name.
Apostle Joshua Selman.
Guys, the man big. The man, if they speak, he go
teaches and preaches.
He will just voice.
Takes his time.
You just think you are the one that have that shit.
Go break them down for you.
And when this man they only come at 5 p.m. Now that thing where I need that moment. Now he the only talk. He go come at 5 p.m. I like her. Pastor Selman.
Put it down.
Apostle Selman.
Apostle Joshua Selman.
The man,
you see the way it started. You did not start this big from north, from Zaira.
From Zaira.
Yes.
How do you know you there?
You've heard the story now.
Okay, tell you the story.
Pictures.
I will answer a billion times. Listen to me. There was a young man building. You are a true child, and your stepson is about to take a step. Listen, don't let your stepson take that step. If he take it, I'm coming. Who is washing my name? Oh, Jesus is washing my name. Oh, yeah. Jesus, if you want my name, I will answer a billion times. There was one time I go to, I think Kaduna, yes, and they are bombing, like a lot of the people were surrounding me, they are bombing the people. And I said, I'm standing upon the Lord that strengthens my power. I said, nothing will happen here. Listen, I am a soldier and a battlefield. What's the billion? Listen. Don't let your stepson to take that step, mommy. You get what? I'm not the one to kill. Angel have entered me, and I know somebody is in the building that he has two shites. He has two shites, and he has a stepson. Your husband is doing mysterious thing that you don't know. Listen to me. Your name is Fatima. You are looking at the dino your name. The lost prince.
I saw a video that is circulating around, and you know when people like me talk, people come for me because I'm an easy target. I am somebody you can just call his name and talk about anyhow and go scot-free. So people enjoy attacking me because I'm somebody who is not afraid to say the things that people are thinking about, but they are afraid to say. I'm not afraid. How do you explain to me that somebody who says that he sings for God, he ministers unto Elohim? We saw him on a video with one clown mocking tongues, mocking prophecy, as if that was not enough. The so-called gospel minister held microphone and fell and was doing as if he was in the spirit. Many things you people call in the spirit, many things you call the move of God, if God were to open your eyes, you will know that it's coming from the place of Satan. That person is faking their tears, faking their emotions, because they don't yet have identity. No identity. You just need to read the scriptures carefully, and the Bible says, what fellowship does the temple of God have with the temple of idols? You know, they don't want us to talk. This same person came to my city and went to a Yahoo church. After ministering, they gave him a car. He threw microphone away and laid down on the floor because of a jeep. And when I cried out that this young man needs help, they felt I was a bad man. But now it's obvious he has no roots. And you see, the thing about this thing is, we have become a generation that we celebrate anything as long as it looks like success. And the painful thing is that they say, don't talk. Meanwhile, the God God that we came to serve, he's not just looking for members of a movement. He's not just looking for partners in an association. He's looking for sons in a family. It's the family's purpose.
Don't celebrate anybody in such a way you can't call them to order. And God began to warn me recent times that the church in Nigeria must be careful of people who promote, who are also still involved in secular and worldly things, because they will become the template for the next generation. The line between the church and the world is becoming blurry. The church must take a stand and go against that culture now, before it is too late. Listen, you may not be loved for this gospel, but stand that ground for the sake of the next generation. The line is becoming blurry. That we can see you with a pastor today, and tomorrow we are seeing you with another shaking bomb. What's going on? A generation is saying this is the normal. We are losing them. We must get to the old rugged truth of the gospel. If not, we'll be in trouble. And never you say that after all, the Bible said that I'll build my church. Gate of hell will not prevail against it. Listen to what I'm saying. If you are a student of history, you know. There are locations that the church was hot. Now, no church there again. The church in Nigeria can lose this flame if we are not careful. Every time God raised a prophet and say one, it cannot be done with fear and timidity. No. We must be careful. When I send the word to the wicked, warn the wicked, you speak that word, damning the consequence. Damn it now.
You remember when Eli looked at the mouth of Hannah and said, you are drunk, because that's the place where people go and get drunk. The reason why Eli was accusing Hannah of being drunk was because it has become the normal order of the day in the church of God. And God looked at this thing with disdain and hatred. God looked at these things as something he has to replace. Can you quickly remember that Jesus Christ entered the temple and went to those who were selling doves, those who were selling and buying, and pushed down their table, those who are doing foreign exchange, those who are doing business inside church, and he pushed their tables all over and scattered their tables and their business. And he said, this is what God had said all along, that my house shall be called the house of prayer for all nations, but you have turned it. You see how dangerous you are. You see how bold you are. You turned it. How did you get the courage to do the kind of things you are doing? I'm a man who fears God. He said, my house shall be called the house of prayer for all nations. He said, but you have turned it to a den of thieves. You have turned the place to a festivity. You have turned the place to a business center. You have turned the place. You have turned the place. Where did you develop that kind of courage to turn what God had established? Because of your gluttony and greed. And when it didn't seem to be coming quick enough, God wanted Eli killed. God wanted Hophni and Phinehas killed. The same way he killed Aaron's sons who were offering strange fire. Fire it was, but God called it strange. Fire it seemed to be, God calls it. Fire it will feel when you come near is fire. That Aaron's sons were offering a certain fire that God, this fire is strange. You know how many miracles and signs and wonders out there that God said this one is strange. You know how many things are attached to God as if God is the one doing it. I see it the same way you see it, but the way you see it is different from the way God sees it. What you are saying about it is different from what God says about it. You look at it as fire. Yes, fire is simple. God calls it strange. Hophni and Phinehas will still be offering sacrifices in Shiloh, and people are bringing the sacrifice and hey, Anna, Sister Anna, Sister Anna went there and got a baby. And so many people can have different stories they are talking about in Shiloh. God said, what's going on here is strange. Fire is fire. I don't even know if there are different brands and types of fire. But there is one. God calls it strange. We are supposed to look at this one with some element of suspicion. We have to look at this one with element of doubt. We have to look at this one with element of disconnect. This one, because God has given a name to it, he calls it strange. And how you go and fraternize yourself and you became impressed with what God calls strange, and you became part of what God calls strange. What are you looking for there? There are meetings you shouldn't attend. No matter what is happening there. Because God has given a name to it.